I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories. I put some certain music or follow my following.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Whoever you are, hold on to your seats, folks, because we've got some jaw-dropping gossip that's about to blow your mind. Rumor has it that Cardi B has come forward with a chilling story about none other than Diddy himself at one of his infamous parties. Diddy allegedly harassed Cardi, brazenly offering her a staggering $50 million for just one night with him, right in front of her husband Offset. She reveals the horrifying details of how she had to flee the party in terror. Could this be the real reason behind Cardi's recent revelations about the dark side of fame? Stick around to uncover all the juicy details about this scandal and how Cardi managed to escape what could have been a life-altering nightmare. You won't want to miss this.
No.
Everybody.
It always had the reputation.
Really?
That's a fact. What?
Really?
You don't notice how...
I mean, I just have never heard that.
Interestingly enough, what Cardi might have avoided that night was far worse than anyone could imagine. Diddy's parties have long been whispered about in Hollywood circles, and not for the glitz and glamour. Reports have surfaced over the years depicting these events as something out of a dark fantasy.
It's parties where if you showed up there at 11 o'clock, by 3 o'clock, you're probably not remembering how you showed.
These parties, often held in his opulent Los Angeles mansion, have been described as hedonistic gatherings where the lines of consent and decency are dangerously blurred. Guests have recounted tales of being plied with substances and coerced into compromising situations, often with cameras rolling.
But when it comes to the abuse, right? When it comes to the abuse,
One insider revealed these parties are more than just a night out, they are a playground for Diddy's most twisted fantasies. The same source went on to describe scenes that echo the harrowing accusations from Diddy's former girlfriend. Her lawsuit painted a disturbing picture of what she called freak-offs, where she was forced to engage in intimate acts with male adult entertainers, all orchestrated by Diddy himself. Could it be that Cardi sensed the impending danger and chose to escape before becoming another tragic story?
They was trying to recruit Krishan. That's what Diddy and what's the girl Carisha was trying to recruit.
As the story unfolds, speculation is rife that Cardi B is gearing up for a tell-all interview. Reliable sources suggest that she is preparing to disclose how Diddy made indecent proposals to her, including offering an exorbitant sum of money for a single night together. This potential revelation is set against a backdrop of old news stories where Cardi was spotted attending some of Diddy's parties. A glance at the star-studded guest list shows Cardi mingling with A-listers like Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and the Kardashian clan. But behind the scenes, the reality might have been far less glamorous.
35-page suit lays out graphic allegations, all of which, through his attorney, he denies.
This leads us to the question, is Cardi B the only one? Far from it. Allegations against Diddy have been mounting, with several celebrities coming forward with similar stories. Just recently, Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a lawsuit claiming Diddy groped him and bragged about sleeping with male celebrities. Another shocking revelation from the court documents was that Diddy allegedly paid women, including young Miami and Daphne Joy, for intimate services on a monthly basis. The documents describe how Diddy would maintain these illicit arrangements while presenting a polished public image. In a shocking twist, even Christian Rock, known for her tumultuous relationship with Blueface, was reportedly targeted for recruitment into Diddy's sordid network. Blueface's mother, Carlisha Saffold, took to Instagram Live alleging that young Miami and Diddy were trying to lure Rock into their circle for intimate services.
Whatever I want, I get! Whatever I want, I get!
What no one expected was the breadth and depth of Diddy's alleged exploitation. Ceci's detailed accusations, including being forced to use websites to find male companions and being plied with substances, paint a grim picture of manipulation and abuse. She claimed that Diddy directed her every move from what to wear to how to perform, all while under the influence of a cocktail of substances. This chilling narrative is eerily reminiscent of what might have been waiting for Cardi had she stayed. Could it be that Diddy's charm and charisma are mere facade for a much darker reality? As more victims step forward, the image of the beloved mogul crumbles, revealing a pattern of predatory behavior with Cardi B potentially joining the chorus of voices. The scandal is poised to explode, shedding light on the sinister underbelly of Hollywood's elite gatherings. As this scandalous story continues to unravel, the spotlight shifts to the shocking allegations that Diddy's infamous offers weren't just confined to women. Among the many whispers that permeate the music industry, several male celebrities have allegedly found themselves at the receiving end of Diddy's lewd proposals. In a startling revelation, comedian Cat Williams made headlines when he claimed that Diddy once offered him $50 million for an act. During an interview on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams did not mince words.
In this perverted, sick, twisted industry, these gatekeepers do hold access to certain levels.
This allegation sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, raising questions about the extent of Diddy's behavior and just how many others might have similar stories. Interestingly enough, Williams' claims echoed another disturbing narrative from rapper D1. In a candid interview, D1 recounted how a record deal was dangled before him in exchange for participating in a homosexual act. His words paint a vivid picture of a music industry rife with coercion and exploitation, where even major deals are tied to the most compromising of conditions. This leads us to the question, how deep does this rabbit hole go? In Terrence Stein's explosive memoir, The Hidden Homosexual Life of Hip-Hop Stars, Dean, a former executive at MTV, provides a glimpse into a world where many industry insiders and artists lead secret lives overshadowed by a public facade of hypermasculinity. His revelations hint at a thriving homosexual subculture within hip-hop, despite the industry's notorious homophobia. Could Diddy's propositions to male celebrities be part of this secretive and complex network?
You're saying that somebody came up to you personally trying to get you involved into, some homosexual activity?
Me personally, I definitely...
One insider's account included in Dean's memoir speaks volumes. The insider describes how certain executives and artists, under the guise of industry networking, engage in clandestine relationships and make offers that blur ethical lines. Among these anecdotes, the names of high-profile figures like Lucas, a married A-list movie star, and Kareem, a leading sitcom actor, emerge, fueling speculation about the identities hidden within these scandalous tales. As if this weren't enough, the latest lawsuit against Diddy brings more tantalizing details to light. Social media is abuzz with speculation that redacted names in court documents might refer to well-known figures like Meek Mill and Usher. Though neither artist is directly accused of a crime, their alleged involvement in Diddy's parties and the murky activities aboard his yacht raised eyebrows. According to the lawsuit, these gatherings were a hotbed for illicit activities involving underage women and adult entertainers, painting a disturbing picture of excess and moral decay.
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Could it be that Diddy's carefully curated public persona is merely a smokescreen? The allegations suggest a man whose private actions starkly contrast with his polished image. As more victims, both male and female, step forward with their stories, the breadth of Diddy's alleged misconduct becomes increasingly difficult to ignore. With Cardi B potentially adding her voice to this chorus, the scandal is set to reach a fever pitch, challenging the very foundations of the entertainment industry's most elite circles. In the court of public opinion, Diddy's empire seems to be crumbling. His denials and claims of character assassination are losing their potency against the backdrop of these relentless accusations. Each new testimony chips away at his legacy, revealing a pattern of behavior that spans decades and crosses boundaries of gender and power dynamics.
That this is the end of the Diddy story, as we know.
It finally, with the gravity of the accusations mounting, seems inevitable that Diddy will soon face the music for his alleged crimes. As federal investigators intensify their efforts, they have warned that Diddy might be looking at a life sentence if convicted on severe charges of trafficking among other offenses. Interestingly, this case is drawing parallels to notorious figures like Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly, suggesting a sprawling network of victims across various jurisdictions over many years. Norman Mani, a legal expert, highlighted the seriousness of the situation, noting, "I wouldn't be surprised if this is another Jeffrey Epstein or an R. Kelly type of trafficking case, where we're talking about multiple victims across multiple jurisdictions over a significant period of time. This underscores the potential magnitude of Diddy's legal troubles, possibly culminating in a life behind bars if the allegations hold up in court. Federal agents, armed with search warrants, have already combed through Diddy's residences in Los Angeles and Miami, reportedly seizing video evidence that could be pivotal in the prosecution's case. These tapes allegedly capture disturbing activities that might substantiate the claims made by his accusers, including non-consensual recordings of intimate encounters and evidence of administering substances. What was unexpected was the speed and thoroughness with which federal authorities are moving. Sources indicate that numerous plaintiffs who initially filed civil suits have been extensively interviewed by investigators and are now poised to testify before a federal grand jury. This significant step forward hints at the solidification of the case against Diddy, with the Justice Department seemingly preparing for an indictment that could forever alter his life and legacy. As we wrap up this explosive deep dive into the scandal surrounding Diddy and his infamous parties, we want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Cardi B's allegations will be the turning point in Diddy's public image? Could the music industry's dark secrets finally be coming to light? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Is there anything else you'd like to adjust or focus on?